Hey guys, Crumbs here. Hello, welcome to episode 132 Old School RuneScape Blast from the Past Free to Play and Beyond, where we are going to be continuing Slayer, we hope. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and yeah, let's get to it. So basically, after getting PK'd like 3 times last time, I'm still going to try to get some things done and whatnot. Somebody's really fletching really hard there. Oh no, my problem with the GE is just people start dropping stuff and I'm drawn to it like a moth to a flame, because I can turn this into a lot of cool stuff and people are just dumping it like they would not believe. And then it's like other people are like doing stuff and you're like madly clicking and so on and so forth. So yeah, and then we just whatever else. Okay, so I do still have to get 60 ranged for Morning's End Part 1. Thatch bar light. Okay. But then it's like, I should probably get that somewhere else. I'm kind of sparse on that. Because like I want to go do the range stuff and then it's like the melee stuff, and then I was down 5,000 darts because I foolishly decided to take them out in the wilderness, and it was a terrible, terrible thing. So now, just me and my Dragon Hallie, hoping to knock over some giants, and then yeah. Aha. A fellow enthusiast of the Draymond staff, I perceive. Well, without the Lumber's Drainer, I think it's Elite Diary. It's the last one, the hardest one. You have to use the Draymond staff otherwise. Okay, so now the same as the slash weapon. Don't have to bring a knife this time because the halberd is a slash weapon. So I wonder how many people are here. What world are we on currently? Oh, almost 1,000 people here. I should probably switch to a less populated setup. Not that I would avoid getting PK'd, because I think, truthfully, being PK'd is not something you can totally avoid. You can just mitigate it somewhat. That's why I'm constantly working on other money making methods and doing flips and trying to get my skills up to where I can make money to the point where it's like, okay, if I lose something getting PK, it doesn't really matter as much. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's train strength. Yeah, here we go. And I'll echo what I said to internet friend of mine, Darren, when he said, "Why are you doing Cristelia tasks?" I said, because I was silly and desperate, or stupid and desperate, Darren. Cause like I want Slayer XP, but then it's like Cristelia gives more points per task than anybody else. But then it's like, okay, the trade-off for that is it's all in Wildy and it's extremely dangerous, as the last stream here earlier today made abundantly clear. It's like, oh yeah, and it's like getting ripped left, right, and center. Oop, he actually tried to, that guy again. I think that indicates somebody else may be here. Yeah, see, that's a problem. That's a huge problem for me. Because if there were random people running around like that, are you for real? I guess I'm gonna have to knock off the Shadow Spider. Because I can't see. Oh, here we go. I can run over here, mayhaps. And then I'll go over here. Eat a lobster real quick. Yeah. Then we can. Ooh. Just almost. Oh, that's a free to play. Not that free-to-play worlds aren't cool, it's just that I realized, oh, there are only 95 people there. There's not very many people, but then I can't. It's like you gotta kind of really get a move, and as long as you stay behind these torches, it's okay. But then with it's easier to do it with ranged equipment, of course, because you can stand back further. And then we just kind of hang out. That's a 14, that's nice. I can't hit an 11. I can't hit that high with ranged equipment. Not yet anyway. You again. We're hopping. I ain't taking no chances. No chances. Wow. I almost two-hit this guy. Ooh. Ow, that really hurt. That hurt a heck of a lot, that did. Okay, so we gotta get him over there, then we gotta run over here where he can't reach us. And then it's like I'm seeing these guys, they like kind of look the same with the light hair and the different colored clothing, and then it's like they're running back and forth all the time. Yeah, right here, see? Like this level 38 fella, he's like running around and stuff, running past there, and then it was like the last time that happened, about a minute later, I got PK'd. So I wonder if he's like a scout or something else. I don't know. I doubt, Sky, that I would be able to ruin the economy in RS, to monopolize every last everything from every source. Not to say I wouldn't try, not to ruin it or control it, but just to, you know, extract as much money from it as possible. I did happen to look over. And I'm sincerely wondering if I'm gonna get PK'd within the next minute because of somebody who ran by here. I'm probably gonna hop after this giant's taking a spill. Thanks for stopping by too, of course. I appreciate it. Alright, finally took him out. Alright, good. Ooh, fire runes. That's the really cool thing about this. You drop 150 fire runes at a time. I mean, fire giant, it's only logical, but it is quite a nice amount of runes at once to be having. Alright, I'm just gonna hop. Because I don't know, like, people who are doing PK stuff and whatnot, if they're have a sophisticated system. I think they might. Or, like, they have scouts and other people who are doing stuff for them. Those people don't get in danger, the other people do. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Got him. We're not going to get this guy to do its thing properly. Ooh. That is a lot. Oh, right. It's probably because I'm holding a melee weapon and he's doing magic. I think maybe that's why it hits me so bad. They're supposed to... he's trying to beat me right there. They're supposed to, those red guys in the red. Yeah, it is. It is. Those dudes in the red actually can drop the part of the robe that they're wearing, and it's fairly valuable. But I don't know if I'm just extraordinarily unlucky, or just they're supposed to drop it at quite a normal rate, as far as I'm aware. Monk, Zamarakian monk. If I could type properly. Okay, the drop rate for a monk robe top and monk robe bottom is 1 in 20, so it's 5%. See this here? What have we got this here? Somebody's running past again. I don't know if I'm just paranoid or what's up, because it's just very strange to me that a lot of these people are just running and running and running back and forth, and they're like, they don't attack me or nothing. It's just running back and forth. Yeah, it's like you gotta keep on the move. Man, this is like some kind of weird spy film or something. Keeping on the move, trying to keep one step ahead of whoever, but you don't know who whoever is. Yeah, this halberd hits a lot harder than the mithril darts do. A lot harder. There we go. Boy. There's a big 12er. Yeah, I figured I'd get my attack to 60 and then probably my strength to 60 and maybe higher. I don't know. I'm just trying to get the 1 combat level so I can get Slayer assignments from the fairy chick and I won't have to do this anymore. Alright, I'm gonna go over here again. He's punching. I also have no armor. So. I wonder if that's like weaken or something. I don't know what spell that actually is. Come on, one more hit. Yes, okay, got him. Still only bones. Alright, so run over here, tag him once, then we run over here right away, past there, so he can't reach. And then we can just hang out. As long as behind this line. And that's a 14. I can actually probably get rid of these giants much faster with the halberd than all the other things I was using. Okay, about 9,600 XP more to go to the next level. Pretty sure it's the hit points level times 4 for the amount of XP you get. So for every fire giant, it's 444 to whatever skill you're training. In this case, 444 strength XP. And because I'm so far and wildy, almost anybody in the game can attack me. Alright, so we're down to 46 giants to go. Hey, blood runes. 2k, nice. I wonder if I can tag him and then run over here. There we go. There's, he hit me for a tenner. There we go. Oh. I can still hit him from here, even though it seems like he's about 10 feet away. I don't understand. Oh, there we go. The other guy moved. That's the reason why. Okay. Yeah, that's dangerous. Because once he moves, yeah. Once he moves, he keeps moving. And he keeps moving, but then he can kind of go over there, see? So now he can't. He's stuck here. So even if, as long as he just paces up and down, this guy won't be able to move away. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Also, and I know every old school RS3 player should have this tattooed on them somewhere, don't go into the wilderness with stuff you're not willing to lose. Even though I know I just did it last stream, so I mean, I wasn't willing to lose 5,000 mithril darts, but I did. Because time and chance, you know. But it's, you want to try to minimize and or manage the risk somehow. And for most people, me included, brought very little. Again with this, I don't understand what's up with this. These people keep running in the bright clothing, keep running by. It's like, I don't know if they're just scouting for people or what the deal is going on with them. I should have finished off that giant before hopping, but I don't know. And the big, oh, about half down. Okay, cool. Like, it looks like they have, their head is like a lit candle. I think that's supposed to be the, either the flame or the smoke coming from their top of their head. Alright, 14, nice. Alright, he's out. What do we get next? Big bones. Oh. I don't know if that's confused or what that spell is supposed to be. More bones. And he's back. Gonna go over here real quick. And then he's trying to get there, but he's too big. That's the reason why this is a safe spot. Even though it looks like he could still make it, he's technically too big to fit through here. Which is why this is a safe spot for people who want a safe spot, like with a halberd. Halberd has a 2 square reach. Or people who use magic or rangers. And apparently PKers who look for those halberders, rangers, mages come here too, I guess. Yep. I will indeed. Alright. I really kind of like the design of this, like maybe as an IRL up, but it looks super dangerous. Like it would be. A big spike on both ends. Ooh, Mithril Square Shield, 500 GP. It's actually pretty good. Right there. Yeah, see, we're out to, I think it prioritizes east and west. Now he's bored. Look at that. He's bored. What is up with this? He's very bored. using with the run on, I get a little too, character gets a little too rambunctious. Tries to run closer than they need to get the hit with the halberd. Alright, so, oh yeah, see, we might be able to, oh, we won't, right there. Hit for a 3, it's okay. He is patently uninterested in what I have to say and do. Gotta be careful though, because if he moves, I'm gonna run out from the safe spot, which is gonna be bad for me. I just hit a couple more. Maybe like 1 to 2 more HP out of him, he'll be down. Alright. Oh, good lord, it was the Captain Arnov. Hold on, old fella. Yes, I know, hold up. Yes, you're a nice old man. I'll help you open your treasure chest. What is up with this? I tell you. I'll help you open your treasure chest here. Alright, so we match the central column, and down here it tells you what you got. So we got coins right here. Even though they look like little bowls, it's actually coins. A ring here, and another ring here. Hear that noise? Like a little gumball dropping, and you have your prize, which in this case is a gold bar, which is actually quite a very high use to me. Despite the fact that it just seems like it's a gold bar, I can make jewelry out of it, or a bracelet, or a ring, or something else. It's pretty cool, like for teleportation or a lot of other things that you can do. I thought I heard a weird noise outdoors. Anyway. Alright, so, oh, I forgot. It doesn't update, the RuneLite client doesn't update your Slayer tally in the corner until you knock one over, so we gotta take this guy out first. I think we're down to like 44? I think some YouTubers of this game call it a children's clicking simulator, and I mean, you gotta think about it from a philosophical standpoint and realize I don't think they're wrong. It is still fun, but I don't really think they're wrong calling it that, because it really is, if you think about it. I don't know if it's for children necessarily, but I think it's mostly because a lot of people who are still into this game were introduced to it when they were substantially younger than they are now. Which is fine. Okay, so we're at 42. Okay, we started at 131 and now we're at 42. And to bump off those 90 or so giants took me, it's probably weeks. I don't hang out here very often, because this is the wilderness. I wanted Slayer XP. And oh boy. So, yeah. Yeah, he likes me. He likes to pummel me. I think that's what he likes. Alright. So, anyway. I know I keep saying it, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I really like the Dragon Halberd as a weapon. Oh, I forgot about that. It has a special attack. I forgot about that. I don't know know what the special attack does, but that red line looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at that. I am now out of combat, the game is notifying me. Alright. Dragon Halberd. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Cannot be during the smithing skill. Blah. Where's the special attack at? Slash attack bonus. Its special attack sweep also bears a resemblance to the dragon's two-hand sword special power stab because it hits multiple targets at once. Okay. Okay, halberds, blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm not sure what the special attack sweep does, except that it hits more than one thingy at once. It says. But if this is single combat, that doesn't really... I thought I saw it down before. Okay, it's really weird to me. I might just be paranoid. I might just be paranoid. I don't know. I hope not. It's like every time I see somebody in Wildy, I think they're out to get me. Steel bar, 371 GP. Nice. Let's go to Germany. Let's hop to Germany. See what the German people are up to. Although I think it's probably like midnight there. Oh. I get too close for some reason or other. I don't understand why that is. Because of the slight AFK factor, it does make it easier sometimes to like check the stream and so on. I really should get another monitor, but at present I don't have one. Because usually, like I'm cleaning herbs, that's like constant attention. But this is, I do have to sort of pay attention, but it's seemingly not as much as it would be doing something else. Alright, he's down. He drops those fire runes again, yay. Come over here. See if he'll drop me what I want him to drop me. Which is a piece of the robe he's wearing. Yes! Zamrock robe monk top. This is the more valuable drop of the two. This is worth 1600 GP each. Which is rather amazing. But it is what it is. Also not sure why it's worth so much money. Alright, so this one's about half down. We're closing in on 3 dozen left. I don't think I'll be able to get through them all this stream, but we'll see. I don't know how long they're taking me to knock over. I would say like a minute, maybe. Maybe not, maybe half a minute. But then they take about 5 seconds or so to respawn if I don't want to bring one, to drag one from over there. And drag it to the safe spot. Or more accurately, have it chase me to the safe spot. Have it chase me to the safe spot over here. Oh, an insult giant head. Nice. That's another thing that old school has, that for the Arceus, for like prayer training, that RS3 actually doesn't have. Which is basically you go to the Dark Altar, the Arceus area of Great Karen. I think use the Dark Altar. I don't know. You gotta use the Dark Altar and cast a spell, I believe, to reanimate the creature. And then after you kill it, you get prayer XP. Oh boy, this is really getting a little rough here. Because, yeah, see, I'm probably gonna have to go back for some supplies. Oh boy, alright. Ow. What on earth was that for? That was not supposed to happen. I'm probably going to end up dead by the time I get to where I'm supposed to go. Because if I get bit too much by these spiders, I'm just going to end up dying. Rather than what I want to happen, which is me having to... No, climb up the staircase, you buffoon, the staircase. Yes, excellent. Okay. Now what we gotta do, if I can make it northeast far enough, north of the mage arena, which is here, there's this little area with this lever right here. There's a bank inside here. Alright, good. So now we can go over here. We can bank at Gundai here. We can just dump the stuff, get more food. We can eat some food too. And we can just go back to where we were for a couple minutes. Well, not a couple minutes, probably like 20-ish. Usually what happens to me at this area is I don't leave because I ran, I leave because I'm in a body bag. Which that's not the ideal way, but it's the way that things had happened on several occasions. I mean, because if I were to die, the cool part is when in the game, like, hit points are maxed out, prayer is maxed out, and run energy is maxed out after you die. Ow. He's still back here. I thought he didn't hang out with the giants, but he's still back here. It's like, well, okay. I can pick up this attack potion now as well, since it's actually of use to me now. Ow. Now what? You again? I think people just come running through here at random. I don't understand it. Alright, so we eat this. Right, then we got one dose of the attack potion, which is going to up my attack temporarily from 60 to 69, right up here. So it'll make me slightly more accurate than I was. I don't even know what that does. I just think it looks cool. I don't even know what it's supposed to accomplish. Well, by some miracle, I did actually manage not to die. I mean, it's not terrible, because as long as I'm not skulled, I would keep my 3 most valuable items. So basically, this weapon is protected no matter what. So at this point, it would be basically the weapon and 2 lobsters I would keep. And then whoever knocked me over would keep the other 2 lobsters. And like all the GP, well, they only drop 60 GP at once. So it's not. I'm gonna try to get this guy again. See if he can drop me a piece of the road again. Hey, hit the that was totally accidental. 56 HP. And we've got bones, and that's it. Bones, that's it. Just bones. So that means I can last 1 second longer in a fight. Actually, it's more like half a second right here. Uh-oh. It's a PKer. I've been frozen. Speak of the devil. I keep my halberd and 2 lobsters. Okay, so now that's over with, we can just go down. I can get, I can teleport to Vara. We can do some running, and I can get back to where I was reasonably quickly. Oh hey, somebody dropped a cooked shark for fun. It's mine now. Alright, so yeah, see, all my prayer points are topped up, and my HP and my run energy too. So that so no, I'm fine. It's just the sheer. I'm gonna do my best to explain this and probably fail. It's the sheer weirdness of it. Like, oh, if I were to get PK'd, this happens, and then somebody shows up, PK'd, bam, 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 bam. It was like over in a matter of seconds. Alright, so basically what I gotta do, I'll show you guys. Well, you probably already know. Sky may not. But Ender and Shiro might. Also, welcome to Ender and Shiro. Thanks for showing up to hang out for a bit, of course. And so like we're gonna do, we would go, no wait, no, that's not it. I'm gonna go to, oh no, yeah it is, okay, that's right. We're gonna go across the bridge here to Barbarian Village, and then from there we swing up to hit the Edgefield Wilderness Silver from there. It was pretty funny. It's just because of that. I remember there was this one story that my dad told that happened when he was in college. Was a similar thing, not about RPGs, but what had happened was he was doing a wilderness training course about like stuff that happens like in the wilderness and like dangerous things. And during the demonstration of what happens what to do when you get bitten by a snake, the actual presenter got bitten by the snake that they were like handling, and it was like people were like real calmly drew out the anti-venom and stuff like that. It's like, okay, now just like, you know, inject it and so on, and it was like they were okay, but it's like, oh, it just happened. Strangely, pardon me. I think of this kind of in a similar vein where it's like, here's what you keep if you get PK'd. So anyway, alright, so here's the wilderness lever to take us to the wilderness again. Also in the wilderness, there's going to be a web over here. If you're going to use, I'm going to use melee, but if you use either ranged or magic, you're going to need a knife or some kind of slash weapon like a sword, scimitar, whichever, like kitchen knives work. But to get through this web. Alright. And we're back again. I remember Z, I remember. And welcome, of course. Yeah, so this happens not quite every day, but usually for about an hour, hour and a half or so, I'm being bitten by a bat. Hold up. Usually about an hour, hour and a half or so every, like 5-6 days a week. This is me doing my thing. You know, usually it's not this. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I thought it would make better content to watch, and I do sincerely want to get this Slayer task over with so that I don't have to come back here anymore. See this bothers me. See this? They should be closed. Which means also I think that somebody else had recently come down here to check things out. I'm bitten by a shadow spider. My prayer is going to go in the toilet. That's what shadow spiders do in addition to biting you. They drain your prayer every time they succeed in biting you. I think it's whether they damage you or not. Your prayers still get drained. It's like, wow, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so there's nobody here now. So we're good. I don't understand why my character doesn't use the reach on the halberd properly. Like, see, I gotta stand like precisely right here for them to do the proper distance. Otherwise, if I stand from back here, they run up. They don't stop fast enough to make it so that they do properly. And I end up getting hurt because I'm standing right here, not here. Big bones and some GP. Okay. I almost one-hit that dude. If it would have been a 3 or 4, it would have been one hit. Yeah. Oh, just bones again. He gave me the robe last time, so it does happen. Okay, so it's like we gotta stand right here. Stand like right behind here. And then click on him, because then we'll turn around without running for some silly reason or other. I should mark this. Hold on. There we go. So that I know where to stand without messing it up. Oh, that's right. That's right. Ender, I totally forgot about that. Because it registers. Uh-oh. I totally forgot about that. Because it skips the... It like skips every other tick when you're running. as I hit a 0. Never mind that. Alright, big bones. Hit some GP again. Yep. Okay, so maybe if I walk up to him. Whoa, here we go. Alright, so 1/3 down. Yeah, if it's like a minute or like 40 seconds for each one of these, I don't think I'll have enough time to finish the task today. So I'll probably have to get it tomorrow or next day, depending. And they're probably going to have to bite the bullet and get the speed turned up a tad around here. So, in addition to other things, that might also mean that I can stream at a better pixel quality, which I think may help. Oh, we're down to 65 attack. It's been artificially boosted. Alright, hit the big 10 on that one. And more big bones in GP. Not that that's bad, I like GP. See if I can get the robe top from what's his face here. By the time, you know. Oh, can I 2-hit him? No, I cannot. I think he healed himself a tad right there. He healed like 1 HP, 2 HP back right there. See the green part getting bigger? It's not supposed to be happening if you're hitting stuff. They invented, the Jagex actually invented the random events to deter, word is, like botters and people who are like breaking the rules, but now they just freak me out. The random events just freak me out. I think that people are like, somebody has popped up and it's like, oh no, it's just Captain Arnov, or it's just, you know, Dr. Jekyll or whoever, and it's just like, oh man. I know you can dismiss them and all that. And I like doing the challenges sometimes too, because they give you emotes or like pieces of cool clothing and stuff. But it just freaks me out having to see them like pop up when there was nobody there before. Especially in the wilderness. I get a little, let me say this, jumpy. And again, I should keep track of these usernames, because I don't know, man. It seems like they have a similar setup with whatever they're carrying or however they're dressed in. Alright. So I wonder if they're like trying to keep the door open for somebody else, because I've seen a bunch of people just like just running back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Just running. Not attacking anybody or anything, just running. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Yeah, so based on this, I might get down to 30 giants before I gotta pop out of here to do other things for other games and whatnot. So, but it was pretty good progress. I mean, not all today. Burning through 100 giants in the task eventually was nice. Yeah. So after this, oh wait a minute, I forgot to see if I got a combat level. Ooh, it got a little bit combat there. Before we were at 69.225, now it's at 0.475. I keep on forgetting about the special attack. And fire runes, 150 of them. Alright, I'm gonna wait here until the giant who spawns here. And I'm gonna go up to him, smack him. Alright, the giant is now effectively lured. Lol. I didn't know also, well, I'm not gonna do it now because I'm probably gonna end up running out of here in a couple of minutes. But if you go over here, I think if you had environmental sounds on, there's like a bubbling sound from the lava over here. Oh, 1900 XP to the next level. And again, more people just within air staff, just running through here. Like, they're constantly keeping this door open. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory or something. I know I keep saying it, but it just strikes me as really weird because it keeps happening. Ooh. Oh wow, he really hit me right there. And he's out. Ah, the monk bottom. 4K. The bottom is worth more than the top? Well, the monk's robe is worth 4K. 4,499 GP, almost 4,500 GP. That means for a whole inventory of them, you get, that math, like 100K. Would be quite a bit. Of course, if it was just Zamarakian monks, you would have to contend with getting the tops as well, which are less valuable. Those are like 1650, but I didn't know the bottom was that much more valuable. Probably use it as a God Wars dungeon item, I'm not sure. Alright. Probably gonna be able to get one more giant in here after this before I got to pop out of here. Chaos runes. Sadly, Slay just came through here a while ago, armed with what? I don't know, some kind of dagger, I guess. This came through here less than 5 minutes ago. Hmm. Alright, so after this guy, I think that's where we're going to call it after this fella's out. Oh wow, probably going to be getting a strength level over the next couple of giants some other time. That'd be pretty awesome. I don't know if I could bench press a giant after so many strength levels, but it would be pretty cool if I could. Alright, just big bones. Alright, I think that's where we'll call it for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Shout out to Sky Fables, Ender1098, and Shiro Akuma for coming to hang out today. Appreciate it, very much so. You guys can come hang out any other time you want to, if I'm streaming and so on. Keep on going with your RuneScape journey and your life journey too, and we'll catch you guys in the